Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk Golf, the show, episode 7. I'm Lewis.
And I'm Alex.
So, let's get into it, Alex. What are we going to be talking about today?
So, we've got a fun episode today. We're going to be talking about the new COBRA driver.
Nice.
Okay. I don't know much about it. Lewis has done a little bit of research, so it'd be interesting to hear about that. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to go into the famous pointless product.
Yeah, back again.
Back again.
Love it. So, let's get into the COBRA driver.
Got it.
So, another one has been released, hasn't it, Alex?
It has.
So, there's a little, I don't know, it's been released on the internet. There's been a few videos made about it. It is called the Rad Speed driver. Now, there's 3 models.
Rad.
Yeah, Rad Speed, yeah. So there's the Rad Speed XD, which is like the draw bias driver, the most forgiving, so it's the largest of the 3 heads.
Okay.
Kind of a generic thing. Most brands would bring out a new driver, they'll bring out 3 models now.
Yeah.
A draw, like a mid head, and then like a low spin one. So their middle one is called the Rad Speed XB. Bit different. I suppose XB might stand for big, as it's kind of the.
So what's the D stand for?
I just draw.
Oh, I didn't listen to that,
so,
obviously. Yeah.
The Rad Speed XB is kind of the mid-spin option and one of the forgiving option. Both the D and the B have like a gloss finish to the head, like a shinier black finish, like a traditional
like
head.
the one before.
Yeah, exactly that. But the Rad Speed is the low spin option. It kind of bullet ball flight and has a matte black finish to that.
I thought I was waiting
Slightly
for that.
different.
What's different, yeah.
No, so this year, some fancy information about the drivers. It's got a radius gyration. That is their technical term. Most brands come up with a technical term for their driver. That's what they've tried to achieve with this driver.
Okay.
Basically, what they've said is they've moved a lot of weight from the crown to the top of the club, moved it to kind of the body of the driver itself. So distributed that weight elsewhere to help it be slightly more forgiving.
Yep.
Lower spinning, and help it to go a little bit further. Now, whether any of this is right or not, who knows? But the COBRA stuff does look pretty good. You've got Bryson DeChambeau obviously using it as well, so that's a huge selling point for them, especially in the driver market at the moment, because all the brands, they're all fairly similar, aren't they, at the end of the day? It just depends what works better for you, really. But having Bryson up there hitting the ball absolute miles is always going to help selling a driver, I reckon. I think something that's not really mentioned too much about the COBRA drivers is the Arcos system.
Yeah.
Have you used that before?
That's in the grip, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's like a GPS tracking thing that connects to your phone. Yeah. So that they've done it on the woods for a couple of years now in their irons. It's gone quite well. I don't think many people have known too much about it, but it's definitely worth using if you've got it. You can get the Arcos little things on their own.
Yeah.
To put in the bottom of your clubs, but
they screw in, don't they?
Yeah, having it already in the club's quite a good selling point. So it tracks all your shots.
Yeah, I think like when you have, so they've done, well, not COBRA, but there's loads of brands out there that do them sort of little chips that go in the top, and it's just sort of like it's an extended bit, but having it built into the grip.
It's in the grip, yeah. So another company that last year, Ping, they released the G7 10 iron.
Yeah, they did actually, didn't they?
That had the Arcos in the grip. They still sell those. So that's quite a good selling point. But I think something different about this COBRA Rad driver is the last 2 years the COBRA driver's been fairly cheap compared to most of the other drivers. This one's actually gone up in price. It's $369 this year. Yeah. But still compared to the other drivers, cheap.
That's cheap, yeah, I was going to say.
Obviously not cheap, it's still a lot of money, but compared to the others up at kind of $400-500 quid now.
What's the Titleist one that now? It's
that's $499,
$499, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously it's the cheaper option, depending, don't know whether it's any good or not. Compared to those, but I'd quite like to try it out.
Yeah, I would. I've always been intrigued by COBRA. It's not something that we've always stocked, or it's not a common driver stock.
It's not your first choice, is it, really, when you go to look for a driver, but it's certainly a brand that's getting bigger and bigger in terms of drivers now over the last couple of years, especially a lot more people are putting them in the bag, so it'd be interesting to see how they do this year. Something
that I want to talk about, I think is quite a big part, especially for myself, is the look.
Yeah.
The look of the driver. So what do you think, what's your opinions of having the 2 different contrasts of the gloss and the matte finish?
Yeah, I think that's a bit weird.
I think that's weird. That's why I was bringing it up.
Obviously 3 drivers, all of this called Rad Speed, and then one of them being a matte finish. I don't know. I'd quite like to know the science behind that, whether the players that driver's aimed
designed for, maybe,
prefer the matte finish, maybe. I don't know.
I just feel like you'd be gutted in a fitting if like you're trying out a couple.
And you want the matte finish or the gloss one, but you get fitted for the opposite one.
And it's sort of like with other brands where they're the similar looking driver, but they do different.
Yeah.
Is that no matter which one you pick, you're going to just have that style. When now you've got this controversy of like, but I like the matte finish. You're almost just bringing an issue. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly that. But if you're fitted for, say, the Rad-X Speed with the gloss finish, but you wanted the Rad Speed with the matte finish, you're pretty stuffed, aren't you?
I just think it's strange to just like almost what they should have done is just call that matte driver a different name.
Yeah.
Like that's the whatever. I don't know.
No, I'd agree with that. Yeah.
The Rad Slow. Or
it's different, And I think it'd be interesting to see how that works for them, because it's something I haven't really seen before. So it'd be interesting to see how people think of that, and like you say, whether they go to a fitting wanting one and come out the other and get a bit disheartened by that and actually go for a different brand maybe.
And I think when you look at like the TaylorMade, the Callaway, every other brand, they're all the same looking driver, but they perform differently. But the other thing as well is that sometimes it's difficult for people to understand. Oh, but this driver does something different. They're like, really?
Yeah,
so maybe if it looks
that
different,
helps,
So this is this one. Oh, what's this one? This one's matte. Well, this one's going to give you more whatever.
Yeah, this one's the low spin one, and they go, I
Do you know what I mean? So maybe that might actually work. I don't know. It's an interesting point.
Okay.
But anyway, let's move on. So, pointless product.
Yes.
This is a classic one, I think. Do you remember, right? Okay, so it's called so it's like the bands.
Yes.
The balance bands. Do you remember these? These were big like a few years ago. I remember as a junior, you go in and there'd be in the shop like a little display, and you put this special band on and it'd make your balance just go through the roof. Absolute rubbish.
You saw them absolutely everywhere. A few of the tour players probably paid a fair quid to be wearing them.
Like, here's $100, just wear this for this round. Oh yeah, go on.
They said it like a magnet.
Yeah,
like a magnet in the band. Then it helped with keeping your nerves or something.
I don't know. Do you know what? It
was a help to keep you cool and calm throughout the whole round. But to be honest, I had one at one point.
Oh, did you?
Didn't really notice the difference.
Do you know what I remember? This is why I wanted to pick it, because I wanted to share this story with you, right? I remember standing in a pro shop, I can't remember what pro shop it was, with my dad, and the guy behind the shop, the counter, did this whole selling thing where we were on one foot balancing without the band. Then we put on the bands, and I remember looking at my dad going like, nothing's changed. But it's like, what do you do? Because he believes in it so much. He's like, now put on the band and you'll just feel different.
I suppose like, for some people it might be more of a psychological thing.
Oh, I mean, like,
they've got it in. They're like,
100%.
My balance is 100%
and that's where they make their
this.
sales. Like, they get the person to do this balance thing, and then just because you almost, this is what I mean. Like, I was doing the balance, I had the band on. I'm almost like I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you're thinking, I must be balancing better.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is it's a pointless product because it's an absolute con. It's $14.99.
It's $14.99 for a bit of rubber and a magnet.
Yeah, and do you know what? The comments on Amazon, they say it. Bought it. It was rubbish. Like, I didn't get any better, I didn't get any better balance. And then someone said as well, it lasts like 2 months and it started like breaking.
To be fair, saying that, my one did actually snap.
Did it?
And that was the end of that.
Yeah, you know, like when you get like the Help the Heroes bands.
Yes.
And they always snap.
Yeah.
It's literally like what that is. But it's got this special magnet thing that makes you like. It's just rubbish, basically.
A tour player, yeah.
Basically, you don't need it to play golf.
I'm going to actually say that is very pointless. I'm pretty impressed you found that, to be fair. I never thought of that. That $14.99 as well, that's a lot of money for
15
a bit of rubber, isn't it, like we said.
Free Pro V1s for that. A sleeve of Pro Vs.
I'm going to give that probably like an 8 again. A fairly solid pointless score, I'd say.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're going to struggle to beat that.
Well, Alex, wait a second. I'm just going to go get my pointless product because I've actually got it with me this week.
No
All right?
way.
I'll be back.
Where's he gone then? Unbelievable. Have you bought the product? I can't believe it.
Alex, would you care for a pint of teas?
I can't believe I'm holding the pointless product.
Yeah, so I don't really know much to say about this, to be honest.
Why is there? First of all, why have you bought it? Second of all, why have I got a bottle with teas in it?
I'll be honest, Alex. It says on the label, Golfer's Special Brew. Over 100 teas for a tea. What does that say? Tea-to... Either way, pretty bloody pointless. Like, if you're going to buy some teas...
There's 100 teas in there, first of all.
I don't think there's 100 teas.
Crack it open, let's count it.
I haven't got a bottle, though. It's actually sealed on like a normal bottle.
I was just about to say, is that properly sealed?
I'm a little bit in disbelief over this product. It's actually a bottle.
Can I see?
Like you'd have your beer out of. I suppose it's a bit of a comical item. Very pointless. I suppose it's almost like one of those Christmas presents, Alex. It's one of those Christmas presents you get from a friend or relative that doesn't play golf. They see it in a shop and go, "Oh, brilliant." I know a golfer. He'll love these.
Do you know
things.
what I reckon someone's done, right? So this inventor, right,
Yeah.
he's walking around the Toon, and he's gone like he saw a ship in a bottle, and he's gone to his pockets just to like walking around, and he's got his golf tees still in his pockets. Do you ever do that when you go around town? You just play golf, you still got tees in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just. I should put teas in a bottle.
I'll tell you what though, if you found that out at sea, not very good. If that opens, these plastic teas. Kill a few turtles with these. Not ideal.
Well, that's a thought, isn't it?
Yeah,
Killing
not
some
very
turtles.
environmentally friendly. This glass and plastic. Yeah,
I wouldn't want that. Would
so, in terms of pointless, I'd say just buy your teas out of the shop like a normal.
See, this is a difficult one because technically you need teas to play
Technically
golf.
you do,
but it is a pointless
do you need
product.
them
It
in a
is a
bottle?
pointless product. You don't need it in a bottle.
No.
Oh, could you imagine we start putting them in the fridge? Replace
Sock them in the fridge.
replace them for the waters.
Yeah, replace Lucozade with a Golfer's Brew. Buy now.
I mean, realistically, it's bloody pointless, isn't it?
Yeah, agreed. Mate, it's quite a good little shaker though. Go some music with this maybe one day. But don't know how much it is, to be honest.
But I don't want to.
I can imagine it's probably only like £4 or £5. If you're paying any more than £4 or £5 for a bottle of teas, then you've been absolutely mugged off.
Over 100 teas.
There's seriously not 100 teas in there.
It's
is there?
not
Surely
100 teas. Do you know what? I'm like, it's like, you know them things at Christmas where it's like full of balls or something, you got for charity or something.
You know what?
Like that.
Maybe we'll put on Instagram, do a little giveaway at some stage. We'll open this up and count how many teas there are.
The exact amount.
Guess the teas.
Because I mean, if there's 99, I'm sending it back.
If there is actually 100 in here and you guess 100, well done. It's quite obvious, but
There's no way there's 100 in there.
No way.
There's no way.
No way.
Right,
Anyway,
we'll put that in prime spot to finish the
Alex,
video.
What are you going to rate that?
Let me see mine again. What's more pointless, right? The bands.
I'd say the bands, purely based on the fact, like you said, you actually do use the tea, so you will use them. It's just the whole concept of tea in a bottle.
But the concept's pointless.
Yeah.
Why would you buy it in a bottle?
Yeah.
It's a close one.
Yeah.
Gonna give it 7.5.
I think that's quite good, to be fair. 7.5.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Have I done him dodgy again? Should he deserve more points for that? Obviously, I win this week's pointless product.
You certainly do, Alex. Yet again. Well done. What is it? 2 times in a row now?
I think it's 2-2. Is it? I don't know. Is it 2-2?
We'll have to add up the scores, won't we?
Tell us. Tell us.
Anyway.
Right.
Thank you yet again for sticking to the end. Alex, where can everyone find us?
Well, you're on our YouTube channel right now.
Yeah.
So subscribe.
Yeah.
You've probably seen us through Instagram. So if you haven't subscribed, followed us on Instagram, get on there. We always put in the link to our latest video on the bio of our Instagram. So get down there. We're trying to be active on TikTok. So get us on TikTok.
Yeah, definitely.
It's all Let's Talk Golf.
Anyway, thank you everyone. Make sure you subscribe. See you all soon.
See you later.